Hello and welcome back to London's finest with Arsenal in Football Manager 21. We are now on the 9th of April. We are in a Europa League quarter-final. Today we're going to be playing a league game and a Europa League quarter-final game up against Dinamo Zagreb. We're also playing Brighton in the league away from home, which you would expect we should probably win that. Since the last episode, where we played a lot of draws, we've now just won a whole load of games. We beat Spurs in the North London derby, Lacazette and Milik with the goals. Milik then scored 2 against Burnley in a 2-0 victory here. We beat Palace 4-0, Lacazette with 2, Graziano Pella once again on the score sheet, and Aubameyang also getting a late goal for us. And then in the first leg against Dinamo Zagreb away from home, we get ourselves 2 away goals and a 1-goal advantage as well. Thomas Partey and Willian with the goals in this one. Bad news for us though, Graziano Pella did pick up an injury himself. In terms of the league, we are currently sat third place in the table, 61 points, 10 points clear of fourth place Manchester United, a long way behind second place Manchester City. I think we might be finishing third. The starting lineup then for the Brighton game away from home, we are going back to our 4-3-3 formation with the trequartista just behind the two strikers. It's going to be Runarsson in goal today. Leno is back from his injury. He has played the last couple of games, but I don't really think he's basically fit enough to play too much at the moment, so Runarsson's going to get himself another chance in goal. Saka will be the right back today. Bolly, Tierney and Maitland-Niles make up the back four. It's not Tierney. What am I doing with Tierney? I asked the assistant to pick and they didn't actually think to look at the defenders. Baumgartel is going to be at the back with Willy Bolly. Willock, Xhaka, Ceballos with the midfield trio there with Matthias Zaccagni just behind Aubameyang and Lacazette. I want to try and get this formation to work. I know the other one works really well. Against smaller sides, this formation did seem to do a job. So we're going to try and play this when we kind of need to and when we can. We do have ourselves a bit of an injury problem and a suspension problem at the moment. Pella, Gabriel, Idar, Partey, Arujo and Milik all missing out this match due to injuries. Gabriel currently suspended, so hopefully, I say soon, I think quite a few of them might be out for a while. Arujo's done for the season, Milik's done for the season as well. Pella I think is done for a while, 3 to 6 weeks. So yeah, we're down to bare bones a little bit. Maybe we need to start looking at some of the kids. It might be a bit of a mistake to change our formation because we have won 4 out of our last 4 games with the other formation, but we're trying it anyway. Brighton as well, playing a very defensive 5-2-2-1. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't know whether that's what it is actually called. We have ourselves a throw. Saka playing as a right back today. Aubameyang controls it. Saka's playing because Bellerin is very, very tired. He's our only good right back, really. Maitland-Niles is there at the back post. Not a very good effort from the inverted wing back. And now West Brom player hits it wide. Matt Ryan, the now Arsenal player, with the ball. I mean, this is confusing. Last episode I recorded before the transfer window closed. This one is after, and there's lots of transfers that have taken place. Lamptey down that right-hand side for Brighton. Maitland-Niles is with him. Is he going to cross? He does. Baumgartel gets that clear. Lamptey controls, though. Crosses it in once again. Not a good cross, but does find Solly March at the back. And that's a rocket. That's goal of the month. If you're ever going to go down to 1 goal, I guess a goal like that is probably the type of goal you want to be conceding. That goal actually puts Brighton up into 5th place. Solly March's throw is not very good. Aubameyang has this. Joe Willock, who is he now at Newcastle? Xhaka gets tackled. Brighton can now possibly counter-attack. Connolly down that left-hand side. Plays it forward to Pascal Gross. Takes 1 touch, gets loads of space for himself. Runarsson, though, can hold on to this one. Not going to lie, pretty sure I might have underestimated how good Brighton are. Saka with this on the right-hand side. Stops and plays it in the middle to nobody. What a terrible pass that was from Saka. We've got this back, though. Baumgartel to Maitland-Niles. Saka once again. Forward to Aubameyang. Willock needs to go down the right. Doesn't actually. Plays it in Aubameyang. He's gone for goal. Puts it underneath Matt Ryan. We're back into this game. It's 1-1. Just over half an hour played. And strange start to a highlight. Zaccagni passing it straight to a Brighton man. Webster can go long for Brighton, but Baumgartel intercepts this one. Maitland-Niles just inside his own half to Ceballos. Dinks it over the top. Aubameyang has to score here. He takes 1 touch, puts it in the back post. It's 2-1. Aubameyang with his 2nd of the game, his 24th goal of the season. We score goals with this Arsenal side. We also concede a fair few. Trossard with the corner. Get this ball clear, please. Lamptey's not going to get the header. Bolly does, but only finds Pascal Gross, who can go down towards the right-hand side. Aubameyang's with him. Lewis Dunk facing away from goal. Lamptey, who we know is extremely fast, but that's about it, I think, in this game. Ceballos intercepts it, and now we can possibly build. Lacazette, deep inside his own half for the moment. Invites Zaccagni forward. Willock to Xhaka. We're passing it round. Still on our own half, though. Saka's got loads of space and the pace to run into it if he wants to try. He doesn't bother. Aubameyang's going to keep it in, buddy, please. Thank you very much. He does. He's crossed it in low. Zakagni's facing away from goal. Ceballos is there, hits the first man, gets a second chance, and Ceballos makes it 3-1 with 35 minutes played. Pretty sure the ball hit the back of possibly Lacazette, which then meant that Matt Ryan dived for the initial shot. And then, yeah, basically Ceballos couldn't miss. I think it did hit Lacazette, didn't it? And Ceballos, empty goal, really. Easy finish. Still not quite at the 45-minute mark. Trossard's free kick. White is there. Bolly gets it clear back to Trossard. He's going to come forward, make some space for himself as well. Makes loads of space for himself. Renarsson holds on to it. It's going to be 3-1 then at half-time. We started off the first half not particularly well. That goal from Solly March was an absolute screamer, but we've got back into this game. And the second chance there for Aubameyang was an extremely high XG. Although we've scored 3, we've got a 0.84. I still don't understand it. Straight into the second half. I'm looking at Ceballos, maybe thinking about bringing him off. Also Saka, but if you look at our subs bench, okay, don't look at the subs bench, we don't have any right backs other than, Bellerin, and I don't want to bring Bellerin on. Aubameyang has it on the right, obviously on a hat-trick at the moment, not a good pass from Aubameyang, and now Brighton can come forward with the ball. Gross down towards Solly March, who's got 1 goal already so far in this game. Aaron Connolly takes a touch, off towards that left-hand side, gets it back, Bolly's going to go over with him. Why, of all people, is Willy Bolly going for that? And Davy Proper's ever is not the best. Long-range, weird bicycle kick thing hits it well wide. Almost at the hour mark. Lacazette and Xhaka. Lacazette once again. Maitland-Niles has acres of space if we actually want to try and get the ball over to him. Xhaka instead goes to Saka on the right-hand side in towards the penalty area. Back for Joe Willock. Can he get his cross away? Saka once again thinks it through. Aubameyang is there. And Aubameyang makes it 4, or does he? He doesn't make it 4. He was offside. Right, substitution times. El Neni or Wijnaldum. Let's do Wijnaldum in the middle as a Mazzala. He's not been particularly great. Since we signed him in January, he's not been particularly great. Maybe we do Saka for Tierney. Tierney could be a right back, an inverted right back. That's fine. I also want to try and get possibly Pepe on as well. Maybe Eddie Nketiah. So possibly Lacazette might be coming off maybe about 75, 80 minutes, which would be around now. Lacazette also has taken a bit of a knock. So let's bring him off. We'll do Pepe. Pepe doesn't get a lot of chances for me. So we'll give him a try for about 12 minutes or so at Brighton. He's doing nothing. In fact, us as an entire team are not doing anything. Neither are Brighton. It is going to be 3-1 then on the night. 3 more points in the bag. 3 points closer to our target. I say our target. Do we have a target? Our target is finishing in the top 4, which we should be doing that now. So with 31 games played, 64 points now on the board, still 12 points behind Manchester City. They're too far gone, aren't they? They are too far gone. I think there's only, 7 games left of the season to play? We've got Leeds, West Brom, West Ham, Fulham, Man City, Southampton and Liverpool. So we do have potentially a final episode of Man City and Liverpool, which won't mean anything at all. So it might just be Southampton and Liverpool, who are currently 19th place in the table. I'm a Saints fan, by the way. This is the first thing I've recorded after we've just lost 9-0 against Manchester United. Please be gentle. Southampton being down the wrong end of the table has got me thinking. Now, there are obviously some pretty decent players playing for Southampton, so we're going to take a look and see maybe in the summer we try and pick some of these up. Jan Bednarek probably isn't the one. Danny Ings, I think he might cost too much money. However, if they get relegated, he's going to be a lot less than £50 million. Kyle Walker-Peters as well, I do like the idea of, but I don't know whether he will want to join as a backup to Bellerin. He's going to be very expensive for a backup, but he'll do a job. The one that I really want is James Ward-Prowse, but I don't really know if he's going to work. I mean, he's great at free kicks and corners and stuff like that, so maybe that's what we get him for. He's also, teamwork, vision and work rate is superb. So yeah, maybe in the summer, we look at raiding my team Southampton. Right then, Dinamo Zagreb time. We are currently 2-1 up after the first leg. This is the second leg, and we still have a massive amount of injury problems. Leno will be in goal today. Tierney, Bolly, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles make up the back four. You'll notice There is no Hector Bellerin, and that's because he's currently suspended. Ceballos, Wijnaldum, Willian in the middle of the pitch. Zaccagni as that trequartista with Aubameyang and Lacazette up front. On our subs bench, we have 2 goalkeepers. We have Granit Xhaka, Saka, Pepe, Thomas Partey, who shouldn't be coming off the bench, Joe Willock, Eddie Nketiah, Carl Jacob Hein, who is our second goalkeeper, and Adam Idar. Maybe we just look. Do we have any young players who we should possibly look at sticking on the bench? I genuinely don't know who's good from this. There's no way of me knowing. If I scroll over, I don't have the star ratings. Miguel Aziz. I think he's one of the good ones. I think Aziz is one of the good ones. Get on the bench, buddy. I'm now just having a look at my under-21 squad to see if there's anyone in there with potential. Kays Ruiz. We could put Kays on the bench. That makes sense. Who else have we got? And maybe Serjan. This guy. Sure. Maybe this guy as well. Okay, we can't put Kays Ruiz. We can put Serjan on there. We've still got another sub. Let's pick someone at random. Jonathan Dinze. I've heard of him. Pretty sure he used to play for Spurs. So, luckily for us, obviously, 2-1 up after the first leg, so 2 away goals in that. We just need to make sure we don't concede. We are sticking with the 4-3-3 formation, even though it's a 4-3-1-2, I guess. But we're sticking with that, because like I said earlier, I quite like the formation. And I think the more we play it, the better we're going to get used to it. And maybe we need to do the odd tweak here or there. But it still does a decent job. We win games with it. Well, 20 minutes played. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has picked up a yellow card. And we haven't had a single highlight in this match so far. We are looking not very good. We've had a couple of shots, apparently. Zaccagni with a free kick. 32 minutes on the clock. Gabriel's there at the back post. And Gabriel gets his 3rd goal of the season. We're 1-0 up against Dinamo Zagreb. This is us going through to a Europa League semi-final. Wasn't expecting to possibly be winning the Europa League in our first season. But if we can do that, I will be very happy. I don't know who else is still in the competition. I don't think it's particularly good. Half-time then, we are 1-0 up. It has been very uneventful. Literally one highlight. Ended in a goal. But yeah, that's all that's going on. I'm going to say I'm not happy because nothing is happening. I just want something. I just want highlights. It's a very dull video if nothing goes on. We could win games 2-0 and have 2 highlights, and that's not good for me. I'd rather lose a game 6-0 and have loads of highlights. I'd rather win the game, let's be honest. Anyway, we do have ourselves our second highlight of the game, and it is Dinamo coming forward with the ball. Gvaradal forward to Lovro Mayer. He's gone forward once again. Petkovic, who I think used to play for Leicester, I believe. Orsic on that left-hand side, number 99. He couldn't go any higher because they're not allowed more than 2 numbers. And there is a goal from Lirim Castrati, making it 1-1. They've got themselves an away goal. Castrati, by the way, one of the fastest players on the game. 20 pace, 18 acceleration. I mean, he's not bad either, is he? He's wanted by a few. Mate, do we buy Castrati? So little has gone on in this match. I'm actually just putting in bids for players. Right, we're going to offer you £1 million. Get rid of that. Not that it makes too much of a difference. You want about 6 million. We could probably do that. Right, they've negotiated. I mean, after 50 games, we'll give you £1 million. We'll do that. There you go, 7 million. Perfect. We're buying a player. Anyway, we're also playing a football match against said player who's just scored against us. Wijnaldum with the ball to Ceballos. Tierney's got loads of space. We're not using him. We've gone forward instead to Lacazette. First time effort from Lacazette. He's gone for a weird cross after his first chance hit the post. Dinamo can come forward. No, they can't. The highlight ends. Another one begins. Who has taken the throw? Is it Gvaradal? It is. Gvardiol, maybe. I don't know. Why am I trying to pronounce his name? He's gone long. It's Orsic in on goal. What a save that is from Leno. That would have been very nervy because if they score, this changes the entire game. Right now we're still winning, but if they score another goal, they wipe out our goal difference. The goal difference is gone. The away goals have gone, and all of a sudden we're back to 0-0 effectively. Corner for Willian, 60 minutes on the clock. Bolly's there. Willy Bolly's headed effort straight into the hands of Livakovic, who I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last episode. Livakovic, if you want a really good goalkeeper, he's probably like one of the players on your shopping list. He's gone long. Tierney, good clearance. Willian dinks the head down to Zaccagni. Forward to Aubameyang. I can see a goal happening. I can just feel a goal gonna score any second now. Whether it's for us or them, I don't know. It might be for them. Maybe not. Gabriel, to make Niles. We need another goal. Another goal for us will put me a little bit at ease. Wijnaldum, where is he going to go? He's gone forward to Lacazette. Come on, somebody. Aubameyang's in on goal. Aubameyang, it's just trickled across the line. It's 4-2. That's the goal. I knew there was a goal coming. 25th of the season. His third, I think, of the episode as well. 2-1 up at home against Dinamo. 4-2 on aggregate. If they score 2 more goals, then we're going out. I mean, they do need to score 2 goals, though. And with that in mind, it's time for some changes. Ceballos is going to come off for Granit Xhaka. We are also going to drop down to cautious because I'm a little bit concerned that they might score. There's still plenty of time. I'm wondering whether also, do we bring off maybe Zaccagni for a more defensive-minded midfielder? Wijnaldum and Willian both struggling, so maybe we keep Zaccagni on, take one of them off. Bolly with the ball, 8 minutes left. Tierney, number 3 on the right-hand side, he's running into the middle. Willian in the centre circle. Xhaka, back to Wijnaldum over the top. Tierney with lots of space here. This is good to see. Can he cross the ball in? Doesn't, goes back to Xhaka. Now Wijnaldum takes a touch. Granit Xhaka again. Someone's going to shoot any second. Someone's going to just pull the trigger and it's going to go into space or into the back of the net. What are we doing? Lovely through ball. Aubameyang's there. Tries to get it past Livakovic. It's saved. We win ourselves a corner that we don't get to see. We get to see something else apparently. A different corner from the other side. Granit Xhaka has gone over to take it. 6 minutes of normal time. It's a headed effort clear. This isn't good. Willian's going to get there first. Not quite. And now Liram Castrati can use his ridiculous pace. Cuts in towards the middle. He's not great at dribbling apparently. Castrati's still going. Back to Petkovic. It's gone all the way across to the fullback. Strange highlight. Nothing really happened there, did it? Why was that a highlight? Right, we are going to need to do a change. And it's something that I very rarely do. But we're going to go a little bit more defensive. So Zaccagni is going to stay on. We're going to drop Wijnaldum into that space, but then take Wijnaldum off. Miguel Aziz. We didn't think we'd bring him on, but apparently Miguel Aziz is going to be making his debut. You know what? What we're going to do as well. This man, where can you play? You're a central midfielder. As a Mazzala. On you get, buddy. On you get. You can come on for Willian. What are we doing? What are we doing? We can still lose this game. We can still lose this game, but I'm giving debuts to a bunch of kids in the Europa League quarterfinals. They didn't do anything, but they got their debuts. That's all that matters. It's a 2-1 victory then, 4-2 on aggregate. We are into the Europa League quarterfinal. No idea who we're going to play. Hopefully we'll find out in a minute. I've just realised we do know who we're going to play because I'm pretty sure it was drawn last time. Can't remember who it is though. Also, we've got to offer a contract to Castrati. I'm not very good at offering contracts. I just literally nod and agree. Just go, sure, there's numbers for you. What do you want? No, 40 and 10. That, maybe. He's agreed. Good job. Red Bull Leipzig. Red Bull Leipzig in the semi-final. In the other semi-final, it's Bayer Leverkusen and Porto. This is ours to win. This is genuinely ours to win. Who did Leipzig beat in the previous round? They beat Napoli. Bayer Leverkusen beat Spurs, so we don't get the North London derby in the final. Porto beat Wolfsburg, so we don't get a ridiculous amount of German sides in the semi-final. We get 2 still, but not 3. And then, yeah, we obviously beat Dinamo Zagreb. I think we could win the Europa League. Just putting it out there. And the Europa League semi-final, I think we are going to have to do both legs in the next episode. We might also have a little bit of West Ham. Currently bottom of the table. Can't imagine they're going to do too much. I'm not really focusing on the league right now because we are not too far away from basically confirming Champions League football. I'm not really sure on the maths, but we are 14 points clear of 5th place Everton with however many games to go, 7 games to go. I mean, it's still possible, but if we beat West Brom, we should beat West Brom, we should beat West Ham, we should beat Southampton, we should probably beat Fulham. So that's 12 points right there. That's probably enough. Next episode will be the Europa League. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2021 of London's finest with Arsenal. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like if you are new here and you want to see more, in particular, the Europa League semi-final against RB Leipzig. Hit the subscribe button, ding the bell as well so you get notified whenever a new video is released. And I'll be back next time with more Football Manager.